our master's degree in clinical nutrition. We both have our bachelor's in exercise science. We own and run Lesniak Chiropractic and CrossFit 716. We're both adjunct faculty at the University of Buffalo in the Department of Exercise Science. And today we're going to be talking to you guys a little bit about lifestyle changes, nutrition, things of stuff that you probably have not heard before, and it's going to slap you in the face compared to what you've been told in the past. I'm not telling you that you have to believe everything we say, but at least think about what we're telling you and start maybe challenging some of the things you've heard in the past. Okay? So we have plenty of decaf coffee, tea. Over there, there's some sign-in sheets going around. If you could just fill out the information, we would appreciate it. If you have any questions at any point in time, raise your hand. We'll do our best to answer them. And I will be hanging out after the lecture to talk to you guys out there if you have other questions that we may or may not have answered. And Jen will be doing a CrossFit class in here so you can hang out and exercise if you so desire. So, what we're going to talk about first is paleo in a nutshell. And those of you who know what paleo is, you'll find the peanut remark funny. Paleo is very simple, but very hard to follow for many people. No grains, no dairy. Some of you are already like, what am I going to eat? Okay? Grains make up the majority of people's diets. Cereal, bread, pasta. Those are all my favorite things. What are we going to eat? So, no grains. No dairy, no legumes, that's beans. And peanuts are not a nut, they're a legume. No alcohol, no refined sugar. That's it. See you guys later. Talk's done at 11:03. Okay? It sounds very limiting. What can I eat? There's nothing for me to eat. Vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, meat, fish, eggs, water. Again, that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's many things. Both Jen and I have eaten very strict paleo from October 2nd, the day of our son's christening, to today. Okay? We had cake that day. I had pizza. Okay? So, well, what do I eat? When do I eat it? How much do I eat? How do I keep track of calories? The whole concept behind paleo is that what it's going to do for you is it's going to limit the spikes in your blood sugar. Sugar is the enemy. Sugar is what is going to cause you to store body fat. Sugar will give you cardiovascular disease. It will give you diabetes. It will give you cancer. Cancer cells can't grow without sugar. Diabetic neuropathies can't happen without sugar. Cardiovascular disease and arterial plaquing and high cholesterol can't happen without sugar. Otherwise, if this was not true, we would all be stuffing our faces with snack walls treats, and we'd all be very skinny. Right? Cookies for breakfast because it's just sugar. Okay? Fat is not the enemy. Fat doesn't make you fat. Fat is necessary for life. It's necessary for your brain. It's necessary for your nervous system. Okay? Different types of fats are going to be good and bad. Okay? But we'll talk about that in a little bit. So, by keeping your blood sugar low and stable, what that's going to do is it's going to allow your body to tap into its fat reserves and eliminate that body fat because it needs it for energy through a process called ketosis, which is just a breakdown of fatty tissue. Okay? You're like, well, I need carbs, I need grains, I need sugars. You don't need them. You really don't need them. Your body can make its own sugar from protein and fat through a process called gluconeogenesis. Right, Brady? Right. Okay? It can happen. Is it harder? Yes. Do some people need more carbohydrates than others? Yes. But guess what? No one in this room is an elite level triathlete or an elite level marathon runner or someone who is exercising for a living. None of you get paid to exercise, right? Okay? So you're not going to need those high amounts of carbohydrates. You're not going to need those things. Does it feel good and does it taste good? Sure. It does. But
beer has grain in it.
Well, that goes under the no alcohol.
Yeah, but they're always like, well, I need wheat. And I'm like, do you drink beer? And they're like, oh, yeah, wheat. Oh, okay, that's wheat. So just make sure we got that straight there.
So, and grains is typically the hardest, so we spend the most time talking about that. Think about this with grains. Who goes home and says, man, I just want a piece of bread. I just want to eat some dry pasta, not even cooked. I just want the pasta. Pasta tastes so good. Nobody. Okay? And the reason is this. It doesn't taste good by itself. You like all the other stuff time for pancakes, or waffles, or cereal, or French toast sticks, or muffin, or bagel. All of these breakfast foods, high carbs. You need high carbs in the morning. That's when you got to get your carbs. It's BS. It's marketing. Okay? Your body wakes up and it knows if it's hungry or if it's not hungry. It doesn't say, I need those things. Okay? All it is clever marketing that plays on our weaknesses as humans, evolutionarily speaking. Meaning, we crave sugar, salt, and fat by nature. And they're not available in large amounts by nature. We always use this example. Chocolate-covered macadamia nuts dipped in sea salt and a little bit of olive oil. Sounds good, right? Right? It's good. If you want some, we wish we had some over there. It's not even an existing product. We just make it up. But we're going to market it and sell it. We're going to make millions of dollars. And then it'll keep us in business here for a long time.
Yeah, go back. Okay.
So they play on our weaknesses. They spend millions of dollars as companies marketing to get you to buy those foods. Everything in those center's aisles, all it is repackaged corn and soy. That's all it is. How can we make this look a little different? We'll put a little funny character on the front, Doritos, Cool Ranch Doritos, Funyuns, baked potato chips, Pringles. It's all the same garbage. They just repackage it a little bit differently. It's not good for you. It doesn't help you do anything except feel sluggish, lethargic, tired, and ready to eat more of it.
And who eats a bag of chips and they're like, all right, let's get this workout right. I feel ready. That never happens.
So when you eat all of these processed food, what it's going to do is get a spike of blood sugar up. You're going to need tons of energy for a real short period of time. You're going to be running back and forth like a 4-year-old, all over the place, don't know which way's up. And then all of a sudden, boom, it hits you, and you're like, oh my God, I need more food. Right? And then you get that rush again. Okay?
Or I need a coffee.
Or I need a coffee. Or I need that 5-hour energy. Perfect example. 5-hour energy makes its entire marketing scheme on how we eat crappy. Don't get that 2:30 feeling. You don't want to have that 2:30 feeling. You want to make it throughout your day. You want to have lots of energy. Guess what? It's because of how you eat you get that 2:30 feeling. 5-hour energy isn't the answer. Changing the way you eat is the answer. Okay? Most people wake up. We already talked about breakfast, right? Bagel, pasta, or bagel, cereal, muffin, one of those nice, starchy, high-carbohydrate breakfasts, maybe a little bit of coffee or orange juice, a little piece of fruit, get you going, get to work. 10 o'clock hits, right? I'm feeling a little sluggish. Let's get coffee, let's get an energy drink, or maybe a little snack. Gets you to lunch. We're trying to eat good, so what do we have? We got a sandwich. We got a slice of lettuce, a slice of tomato, maybe a piece of cheese, some lean cold cuts, right? We got an apple and a bag of chips and a Diet Coke, so we're trying to watch our calories. Then, 2:30 comes. Boom. Oh my God, 2.5 hours until 5. What am I going to do? I'm going to have a coffee. All right, gets you through that. Get home, time to eat. What are we going to have? We're going to have a nice little piece of meat. We're going to have potato. We got pepper scotch. And then we're going to have a little bit of vegetables. 2 hours later, I ate so good today, you know what? I'm going to give myself a snack. 100-calorie pack Oreos. Or some little ice cream, okay? And then, every day, you go through this cycle. And how do you feel? The same. How do you look? The same. Guess what's wrong? Your eating habits, okay? That is not how you should be eating. That is not how you should feel, okay? That sets you up to have those ups and downs, all day long. All day. I don't get a 2:30 feeling. You guys probably think I had 7 cups of coffee. 0. I don't drink coffee. I haven't had caffeine in over 3 years. Don't need it. I operate better without it.
Explain it better. He used to drink.
You guys know what Red Bull is?
Energy
You guys know what Red Bull is. I used to have these energy drinks that was like 4 Red Bull in one. And I'd have 2 or 3 of those a day. Over 1,000 milligrams of caffeine on a regular basis. Okay? So much caffeine because I'm in chiropractic school. I'm taking 26 credit hours. I'm taking a master's program. Now I'm at 31 credit hours. I'm tutoring 12 hours a week. I'm training for an ultra marathon. I'm thinking about marrying Jen. And all of this other stuff. I need